down to is the audacity for me from these can't be my kids.
Y'all, it's Thursday. It's officially the day of audacity because sometimes the only thing you can do is let out a deep sigh. Man, that is what it is. And we're going to say a petty prayer for those who
need prayer.
But
why gotta be petty? It could just be a prayer.
Listen, I'm like all about the petty. So, anyway, so today's episode, it's about...
I don't know.
Well, it's titled, He Bought Her a Car But Left His Kids Uncovered. Uncovered how? I don't know, y'all. But this one is presented by Insure Life Insurance because protection shouldn't be an afterthought. And y'all know we talked about this before.
That's right. Need to have some life insurance because this week's audacity goes to the father who brought his daughter a car after doing absolutely nothing for his two other children who passed away.
Okay. So how many kids did he have?
I don't know the total amount, but we just going to talk about these three.
Okay. So we know for a fact he got 3 kids. Mm-hmm. How old is the daughter that he bought the car?
I don't know. She an
adult?
Yeah, she's an adult.
Okay, and the 2 kids that passed away?
Adults.
But were they old?
No.
Okay.
They wasn't even 40.
Okay, so they passed away young.
Yeah, they passed away young, and they passed away.
So we say he did absolutely nothing for them, like during their lives he did nothing, or during their death he did nothing?
Both, actually.
Oh.
Well, he did a little something in their life, but definitely in their death he did nothing. And then what made it so bad is they died 4 months apart from.
Okay. So that's sad. That's all sad in itself.
Right.
But where we're going is that he purchased his other child a car.
Yes.
But not contributing anything to the other 2 children that recently passed away.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
Okay.
And when the mother, so it's different mothers. So the 2 that passed away have a mother, and then the other daughter has a mother. Okay. So when the mother, the 2 that passed away said something, she was just being for real. She was grieving. She was honest. She was.
Who did she say something to? To him? To the father?
She said something. Actually, to social media, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
She came. She did her big one.
Because there was a post, and she put a post. She made a comment underneath the post.
Okay.
And immediately, the other side of the family jumped on her like she was the villain of the story. And the first thing they said, was, "Why you ain't had no insurance for your kids?"
And I get it, right? Because that's the whole purpose of this episode. We talking about how important insurance is. But not everybody can afford insurance, right? Which is why you need to come with a really good insurance agent that can help you fit insurance within your budget. So, well, I shouldn't say not everybody can afford it. Lots of people think they can't afford it. But if you kind of come with the right agent, then you'll get the right insurance. So let me clarify that. But in any event, so everybody from the other side of the family, or the daughter who got the car.
Yes.
Let's call her Janice or something. Can we give some names? All right. So Janice got the car from Tony. Tony is the father. The mother is, I use Joanne. Let me think. It's Sarah. I'm gonna come up with some names, y'all. All right, so Sarah is the mother of the 2 children that passed away.
Right. So basically, they sitting up there and they like, well, after she made a comment on the post, they're like, well, you should have had some insurance for your kids. And she's like, this ain't even about insurance right now. This is about why didn't the father help?
Why didn't Tony help out?
Right.
Tony ain't do nothing for these kids, barely in their life, definitely nothing in their death. And they all trying to come at her for not having insurance. Why Tony ain't had no insurance?
Exactly.
I mean, if Tony could buy Janice a car.
And you know what? This what made it even worse.
So what's the audacity?
Okay, so here's the big audacity of it all, right? So first of all, the 2 children passed away within 4 months, right?
Okay.
Neither one of them had no insurance. All right, we got that part, right? But he is the father of both children. For his daughter, he showed up at the hospital and the funeral, but he didn't contribute any money. He didn't do anything, right? 4 months later, his son dies. Didn't see him, didn't get no money, nothing. When people started to call him, he even got to the point where he blocked everybody, right?
Okay.
So then there was a problem because they didn't have any insurance. There was a problem with the whole body and it was a whole other stuff going on. Finally, the son gets buried, right? This past weekend.
Okay.
Right? On Friday. Saturday, there was a repast celebration for his life. Sunday, I want to say it was. Sunday, the mother gets up. She's on scrolling through old people Facebook.
That's when she saw the post about the car.
That's when she saw the post about the car. And the daughter was clearly like, my father blessed me with this car, bought me this car, blah, blah, blah. Got a nice big red bow on it, the whole shebang. Immediately, the mother's feelings is hurt. Her heart is crushed. She just buried her son. She just had a celebration. Haven't heard nothing from you. Nothing. No condolence, no card, no flower, no nothing. You don't even show up. You don't give her nothing. So she made a post. She's had something to say. She said, I know daggone well your father did not buy you a car when he didn't do nothing for his 2 kids that's in a coffin.
You know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I think it's an interesting story, right? Because if I'm Janice, because I'm putting names on these people, y'all, just for my sake. If I'm Janice, did Janice have a relationship with the 2 siblings? Because they from different mothers, right?
Yeah, she had a relationship. It wasn't like a deep, like me and you. Like
they knew they existed.
Yeah.
They knew they existed.
And they visit each other. They talk to each other, the whole shebang.
I mean, I guess if I'm Janice, I probably would be like, it's the audacity of you to come on my post.
She's a grieving mother.
I get it. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not saying she shouldn't have. I'm just like looking at all the different aspects of what's the audacity. Is the audacity that she went on her post and said something about her having a new car when she was trying to celebrate her joys? Is it the audacity that Tony even bought her a car while he didn't do nothing for his kids? Is it what's the real audacity in this story? I mean, it seems like there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of them.
Because then you said that the rest of the family came after the mom, Sarah, I'm calling her. The rest of the family came after Sarah. So the audacity of them to be trying to come at her after she just lost 2 of her kids and nobody did nothing to help her. And so it's a lot of audacity that could be coming from this story. So I'm just like,
yeah, and I think that there was no, I think the thought of this woman losing 2 of her children, her youngest children, 4 months apart. I'm quite sure not having insurance is something that rings through her head a lot, because after you've gone through it, first raising money for the first child, and now you got to do it again in 4 months. You don't have time to stop and think. And I'm quite sure that right now, that's a thing that she's thinking about. So I'm quite sure that has crossed her mind. So to let that be the first part of judgment out of your mouth. And you know what else happened? The father.
I don't know, y'all.
The father didn't even show.
His name is Tony.
Tony.
Can you give him a name? She keep ignoring my names. I done gave them all names. It's Sarah, Janice, and Tony are the main characters here, y'all.
Well, Tony didn't even call. He didn't chime in. He didn't even say nothing.
In the comment section.
Yeah, so what happened was after the mother commented, the daughter commented back, and then they started to call. Then they called.
On the phone?
Yeah, girl.
Oh, they was bold.
They called.
More audacity, y'all.
The mother on the phone and was like blasting her out.
Oh, no.
And was like, you don't worry about what my father did or didn't do.
Oh, no.
You should have had insurance for your own kids.
Ooh.
And then she called her mama. And then her mama called. But guess who didn't call?
So Janice's mama called?
Yes.
Oh.
But guess who didn't call?
Tony. Tony, you know you wrong.
Tony ain't called. So the audacity is,
you know.
I agree with you. There are a lot of audacities in this story, right? It's so much of an audacity. It's a huge, big audacity. But is it the car?
That's what I'm saying. Is it the car? Is it the the interaction between the people? Is it Tony's lack of anything?
Is it not having the insurance?
I mean, Tony ain't did nothing for the kids. He ain't say nothing when all this went down. I mean, his middle name might be nothing, but he bought a car. So, I don't know. Tony might be, he might be onto something.
Maybe that's why he didn't give nothing to the funeral, because he was saving up for the car.
Maybe.
That's an audacity,
That
too.
is an audacity. I mean, there's a lot. And then for people to call,
Girl,
like people got on the phone and was up and like, hello? No, that's just.
And that was the first thing that was said. You should have had insurance for your children.
I mean, and is it about the insurance? Is the audacity not having insurance, or is the audacity the fact that you had the nerve to try to say something to me about not whether I had insurance or not? I mean,
and then technically they were adults, so after a certain amount of time, why
they didn't have insurance,
right?
On
So
themselves, right? I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff going on here, but like, yeah, I mean, the thing is it's just so much. Like, I don't know, is it really about the relationship with the kids and the father? Because it sounds like he's doing for one kid what he ain't do for the other ones. And I get, we all parents at different times.
I just had a flashback.
Yeah, you did that?
No.
But it's like we all are different with our children. So are we mad at Tony for being different with his children?
Oh, so now we going back to our one of our episodes from These Can't Be My Kids. Is this that's a code word for favoritism?
I don't know, is it? That's the question. I don't know. I think this one needs a lot of viewer input.
I think so too.
Because there's a lot going on here. A lot. And I just don't know. So
yeah, because we don't know what part of it. There is a lot of audacity.
There's a lot of audacity.
So what is the real audacity, right? What is the real audacity? So listen, y'all listen to the story again, write them out. What is the audacity? And chime in with your thoughts.
So what's the audacity for you? Because I'm sure it's going to be different for every person.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think, people who can empathize with Sarah are going to be like, oh, it's the audacity if they said something to her. But people who might be like empathizing with Tony might be like, no, Sarah needs to mind her business. But then there's some people that's going to be like, why y'all hating on Janice? It's like Shelly and Ace. I don't know. Like, what y'all doing? It's like, y'all need to stop hating. So, Janice got her new car. Let her be happy. So I'm interested in knowing, like, what other people really think. What's the real audacity for them? And then kind of like, why? Like, why is the audacity what you think the audacity is? Like, I would like to hear that from people.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
No, that was a good one.
So
well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I that was actually a good one.
She act like I don't say good stuff all the time, y'all.
You really do. Well, but yeah, y'all need to chime in and let us know. Let us know what you think about the story. What's the audacity is, because this is today's story. Is just it's crazy. And if it hit home. As you thinking about it, because at the end of the day, with all the audacity moments, in the middle of all of this is the life insurance, right? We need to, as much as you may not think you can afford it, please, 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 especially the way things are happening these days, you need some insurance. And if you don't have any, you got questions, please make sure you hit the email at the bottom of the screen, because Insure Life will definitely show you how to protect your peace in your pockets.
Yes, and we'll put that email address in the comments as well, just as a reference point. And as always, you know where you can find us. We are everywhere you want to be. TikTok, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube, of course. We would like for you to like,
comment,
share,
subscribe,
and follow. Thank you. Until next time.
Stay petty.
Stay prepared.
And don't let anyone
steal your peace. Or your insurance.
That's a good one.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.